Hey guys, Joe Pye here, Advanced Innovations in Austin, Texas. Today, product review, Vevor machine moving dollies. Not disappointed with the product, and I don't think you'll be either. They're right here on the table. Let's get a closer look at these things. Okay, just a quickie look at what I have laying on the table in front of me. I have two sets of four, and four is the way these things are sold in the affiliate link in the video description below. The units in the back, the ones with the steel wheels, are rated at 26,000 pound capacity, and for a set of four of these, $172 for a set of four of these. That, don't hold me to that price. That could vary depending on what part of the world you're in. But $172, I figured there's no way you're going to put weight on these things, they're going to collapse immediately, and that is not the case. 26,000 pound rating. The ones next to them, the ones with the red wheels, are poly wheels. And I would say the only difference is well, you don't want to store something heavy on a poly wheel machine moving dolly because it will ultimately flat spot. And when you push the machine or whatever you have on there across the floor, it's going to be like that shopping cart that has the square wheel that you inevitably pick when you go shopping, right? Ka-thunk, ka-thunk. So if you're going to store something, store it on the steel wheels. Drawback for the steel wheel: any small obstacle you have on the floor in your shop is going to jam these wheels up because it's not going to absorb it like these polyurethane wheels. These polyurethane wheels are a lot more forgiving for a rough surface or a surface that's not perfectly clean. The top of these skates is equipped with a little dolly. Turntable, actually. Let's get down there so you can see the ball bearings underneath there. There's about 60 of them under there. And if I had to take a really good guess, which I didn't take this top off, I'd say they're about 3/8 of an inch in diameter. This is a very high quality part. I was quite surprised for the price. This is a 3/8 inch thick top. 3/8 thick top. You can see all the balls in there. That's a considerable amount of balls in there. 1/4 inch sides plates, 1 inch tubing. This is about 732, 218 decimal imperial, and that's about an 1/8 inch. Tack welded, completely welded across the outside. Completely welded around the center, and I'm not sure if this is a powder coat or a painted finish, but the presentation is very impressive. This is what it looks like on the inside. A couple of rather large 3/4 inch shafts, spacers between all the bearings, and just for yucks, I took the serial numbers off these bearings and ran them through the system to find out exactly how much it would cost if you tried to make one of these by yourself. Well, figure for a set of four, you've got 2 bearings in each wheel, 4 wheels per set, so there's 8 times 4 is 32 bearings. If you could find, big if, you can find these bearings for $5 a piece, you will have spent more in bearings than what you will spend if you buy the entire set. Now, how's that to blow your mind, right? You can't even buy the bearings for what you're going to pay for the entire set delivered. The poly wheel units come with these T-handles, make it very easy to pull whatever you're trying to pull. The steel units do not. The steel units are a little bit more expensive by about $7. You're going to pay, like I said, $165 for the set of the red ones, poly wheels, and about $172 for the ones with the steel wheels. If you're going to use these under one of your machines, I would highly suggest that you put a piece of traction material between the top turntable and the base of the machine. I chose to use thin plywood. It may crush, it may indent, but that's a good thing because it's going to take the footprint from whatever you're putting on it, and it's going to take the footprint from the turntable on the opposite side, and hopefully the machine doesn't slide off the dolly. Chances of it sliding off are reduced if you use 3 of these as opposed to 4. And if you're using 4, make sure that you have somebody with you to keep an eye on the 4 corners of your machine. Because if your floor becomes irregular and you're coming across the floor with these and one of these comes out from underneath your load, well, you might have a problem because these are not very short. These are about 4 inches to the top from the table. And if I had any complaint whatsoever about this product, that would be it. Otherwise, Zero complaints, 100%. If this was a lot lower, which would be hard to do, you'd have to compromise the size of the wheel, it would be better. But I am very pleased with this. They are easy to use, surprisingly well made, and free delivery. How can you beat that? You absolutely cannot beat that. In a future video, I will load these things up with some heavier machinery, but our production schedule here has been pushed back to the point where I cannot demonstrate the removal of any of this equipment at this time. This particular lathe weighs about 1,900 pounds. The mill in the corner is about the same. And believe it or not, this dual bandsaw here tips the scales at around 1,700 pounds. That's a very stout bandsaw. That'll probably be the first thing that I throw on here just to demonstrate. As soon as I can climb up there and unloosen the wires, make that happen. Anyway, I thank you for tuning in. I hope you found something in this video that you'll find useful. Once again, thank you to Vevor for supplying these dollies for this video. Affiliate links in the video description, as well as a discount code. So if you're in the market for machine moving dollies, and based on the load capacity, steel moves twice what the poly will. 26,000 pound capacity here, 12,000 pound capacity here. Keep that in mind, guys. You can even put a car on these things if you wanted to and push it around in your garage. Thank you very much for tuning in, spending some of your time with me today, wherever you are in the world. I hope you're well, happy, and safe, all of the above. I'm Joe Pye at Advanced Innovations in Austin, Texas. I'm out.